Shalom unto the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah Ha Chodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar, coming at you with another quick lesson, news and prophecy update. And right before I get into this lesson, these videos or these messages goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. And also to the Israelite foreigners that are scattered amongst the heathen nations and that may take on the physical appearance of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered Israelite as well. Shalom. So basically, like I said, I'm getting into some, news, when it comes to concern prophecy, because, that's what the Lord set up, the men that has been called in this ministry to do, okay, to prophesy, okay, which the word prophecy or prophesy means to say before, okay, because we're coming into the time of who the world called Christ, okay, which his name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew, meaning he is the deliverer, okay. We come into the time of Yahweh Shai, second coming, man, okay, and leading up to Yahweh Shai return, okay, we're about to witness a time like no other when it comes to mainly this place, America, which is known as Babylon the Great, okay, and eventually this place, America, going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire, okay, the missiles, okay, at the peak of the Third World War. And that's going to be the time of Yahweh Shai return, okay, to bring deliverance to the elect of the nation of Israel, which will consider the 144,000 and the 1/3 that's destined to be saved. Because 2/3, okay, going to be destroyed, according to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, okay, here in America. And right before this place, America, be destroyed, okay, we about to come into the time of Jacob's trouble, okay, the coming of a civil unrest, okay, financial crash, the implementation of a new currency that's going to replace the dollar, which is known as the mark of the beast, okay, which is the RFID micro, okay, which is written in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, as we at the point that these elites, okay, are the these central bankers, which are the biblical Edomites, the so-called white race, okay, ready to forge on the, like I said, the NWO, okay, which Yahweh Shai is going to come back and disappoint them. But now we're in the time of, prophecies are brewing, okay, about to come to pass, okay. So I, got a couple of headlines off of endtimeheadlines.org. I'm gonna, read a couple of them and, get some scriptures, and that's going to be the lesson. And I pray that this lesson is edifying. Okay, as you can see, the first one, and it says officials issue terrifying warning over monster hurricane as it barrels toward major city. Okay, and that's what you see. Okay, a hurricane. I think Hurricane Ellen. Okay, which we're in the time of hurricane season, and that's the Lord visiting the world or the earth. Okay, especially this place, America. Okay, by the way of tempest. Okay, strong storms. Okay, and I think it's coming up the coast of Florida. Okay, as you can see, Florida, Georgia. Okay, South Carolina. Up into the going into the the Midwest. Okay, and right now here in South Carolina, we already experiencing light showers, rain. Okay, but it's another sign that Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is visiting the earth, man. Okay, by the way of storms. Okay, so let's go to the next one. And it says, NATO prepares mass evacuation and rescue plan as general warns of a World War III with Russia. Okay, and that's also biblical. Okay, the coming of the third woe. Okay, which the word woe means destruction. Okay, and the Bible prophesied, okay, 3 world wars. Okay, and we're coming to the time of the third one, which is going to lead to um the destruction of this place, America. Okay, as we see now, when it comes to these nations, when it comes to their superpower, it's preparing. Okay, the whole situation over there in the Middle East between Israel and Hamas. Okay, Palestine. Okay, you got the situation with Iran about to get involved and Russia backing them up. Okay, the situation over there with Russia and Ukraine. Okay, war, the tension when it comes to China and Taiwan and America being involved. Okay, North Korea, South Korea. Okay, as we're coming to the time, as it says in Matthew's chapter 24 and around 6 and 7 about wars and rumors of wars. Okay, and so we coming in these times, man. Okay, of a third world war. Let's go to the next one. And it says, creator of AI Chat GPT claims it will soon be smarter than any human on Earth. And you hear more and more about that now. Okay, AI. Okay, artificial intelligence. Okay, through technology, as they want to center these elites, want to center their NWO around technology. Okay, especially when it comes to that MOTB. Okay, that electronic tag. Or once again, that RFID micro. Okay, that's going to be the next way. So now you're starting to see more about AI, how they can, read people's thoughts, and they're coming out with, when it comes to the smart devices. Okay, like as your phones, your TVs, cars. Okay, even certain what stoves, microwaves, refrigerator, everything centered around technology at this time, man. Okay, as here at Great Millstone, or the men of Great Millstone, starting with the apostles and elders, especially Elder Apostle Tar always mention the Internet of Things. Okay, and you have your boy Swab, okay, always making mention at these summits, okay, especially the WEF, okay, about the fourth industrial revolution, okay, that's going to be pushed by the way of technology. Okay, they says what's soon to be smarter than human. Okay, you got this whole transhumanism. Okay, that mixing man or human with machines. Okay, so we in these times, man. Okay, which all of it is not but Esau Edom witchcraft. Okay, when it comes to the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, and you even got what an AI program called Deepfake. Okay, they can make up imageries using real people. Okay, faces. Okay, but putting it into making it a fake situation, but making it look real. Okay, when it comes to the deep fake. Okay, the green room. Okay, Project Blue Beam, etc. Let's go to this one, and it says Turkey's Erdogan tell Lebanese Prime Minister urgent an international solution need to stop Israel. Okay, once again, the coming of the Third World War. Okay, and we know that those small hats are not the original inheritors or Israelites. Okay, which they're a bunch of phonies that go back to the Edom. They go back to Esau, Edom. Okay, Amalek. Okay, as they are the chief tribe amongst Esau, Edom that's in power. Okay, but like I said, this whole situation with Israel versus those Islamic states, okay, or nations, okay, and Turkey is on one of those Islam states, okay, and right now currently Turkey is with NATO, okay, when it comes to the European system in the form of their military. But we know according to Ezekiel chapter 38, okay, Turkey is going to be one of the NATO nations, okay, that's going to turn on NATO in America and join forces with Russia, okay. So this is biblical prophecy, man, okay. And I think when it comes to NATO, Turkey is I think the second largest military force amongst NATO, okay. But you starting to see them more in the news, okay, to come against Israel, okay. Israel going to be the one that's going to lead America into this third world war, and we starting to see that now. Okay, let's go to this one. It says developing swarm of 100+ earthquakes rattle edge of Hartford nuclear site in Washington. Okay, so earthquakes. Okay, that that the Lord is bringing. Okay, right along with the rest of these tempests. Okay, these are signs what the Lord told us to look for. Okay, around a nuclear site. Okay, most likely they probably practicing something. Okay, and we seeing these nations now when it comes to their nuclear arsenal, how they practicing doing drills, shooting missiles. Okay, you just not had China. Okay, shot off a intercontinental ballistic missile. Okay, testing their they power. Okay, their weaponry. Back to the hurricane. Hurricane Hurricane Helene to strike as a category 4 with unsurvivable 20-foot storm surge. Okay, once again, the Lord bringing tempest. Okay, a category 4, which is strong. Okay, and they say that when it comes to a category 5, they call it the hand of God, man. Okay, so they show you that the Lord bring when it comes what they call natural disasters, man. Okay, that He visiting the earth. Okay, by the way of bringing storms. Okay, let's go to the next one. And it says, new poll reveals that most Americans see neither Trump nor Harris as Christians or religious. Okay, yeah, because neither one of them ain't for your best interest anyway when it comes to you American citizens, especially you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans. Okay, it doesn't matter who represent the Democrat or the Republican. Okay, their interest is in the bankers. Okay, to do the will or do the bidding of these elites agenda. Okay, that's why now you're about to see more strict legislations, draconian measures. Okay, a lot of as he ready to attack the Constitution, as they say. Okay, the First Amendment, the freedom of speech. Okay, as they ready to bring censorship when it comes to social media. Okay, protesting, rallies. Okay, that people that gotta using their voice, as they say, or opinion. Okay, they're ready to come against the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. Okay, when it comes to the gun control, which both of these individuals apparently now, okay, which we know a lot of these things are staged. Okay, when it comes to these, you had Trump, when it comes to certain rallies that he been with, you had individuals trying to assassinate him. Okay, failed assassination attempts. Okay, he done had about 3. Okay, last week he had a rally in New York, and they discovered some explosions. Okay, and recently you just had shots being fired into Kamala Harris, one of her Democrat office, in when it comes to her campaign in Arizona. Okay, yeah, so they just setting the stage, man. Okay, because eventually it's gonna be a civil war. Okay, and they saying that possibly not even, people saying, how it looking, it might not even be a 2024 election. Okay, and that's gonna bring in what? Martial law. Okay, when the military take over the government and troops being portrayed throughout different areas of the cities. Okay, and that's going to come in a time of detention centers. Okay, concentration camps. Okay, curfews, uh, um, travel bans. Okay, barricades. Okay, lockdowns. Okay, and that's going to also lead to what, civil unrest. Okay, let's go to the next one. And it says New York City mayor indicted after campaign corruption investigation. Okay, we know that you can see, even though you're Jake, okay, Cooney, doing the bidding of Esau Edom. Okay, and they always gonna make Jake the fall guy. Okay, but once again, he do the bidding of these elites, man. Okay, putting more oppression on the Americans, especially you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, because we got a lot of sellouts amongst Israel, man. Okay, amongst the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Okay, a lot of them do it for their own gain. Okay, and like I said, doing the bidding of these elites. Okay, but once they don't play ball, the next thing you know, man, elites get rid of him, man. Okay, now he's indicted. Okay, and he's dealing with the whole immigrant crisis up there in New York. Okay, when he allowing migrants, to come over there, they're getting free housing. Okay, certain free benefits. Okay, aid. Okay, when it comes to thousands of dollars. Okay, but at the same time, the New Yorkers, okay, they when it comes to American citizens up there in New York, they're struggling. Okay, it's hard for them to get certain benefits. So there's a lot of division going on, up there in New York, and once again, even nationwide when it comes to the states of America, man. Okay, behind that whole situation with the crisis border. Okay, or allowing these migrants to come over. Okay, um, that's a ad. Let's go to this one. And it says, new photo shows UFO hovering over Canada before it was shot down by a U.S. fighter jet. Okay, we know this is fake. Okay, because the so-called UFOs, okay, which making their appearance more and more. Okay, when it comes to these so-called UFO sightings, okay, which are the angels, once again, the vehicles, okay, of the angels, the chariots. Okay, they are supreme power, man. And Esau weapons, it can't combat against, okay, the chariots, man. Okay, because they're a spiritual force. Okay, Esau Edom is carnal when it comes to his blessing, the sword, man. Okay, so they ain't shot down no so-called UFO, okay, or a chariot. Okay, it might be some type of other object, foreign object. Okay, but it definitely wasn't no chariot of the angel. Okay, but they got to push that notion that they're capable to come against a so-called alien invasion. Okay, and we know they got the Area 51 and talking about certain UFOs that don't crash and they don't comprehend or confiscate and or etc. Okay, but wait till, because they do got they space force. Okay, weapons or they archery out of space. Okay, and that's prophecy. Okay, when Yahweh Shai return, he's gonna fight against these nations' armies. Okay, and completely destroy them. Okay, you see that. Okay, the H word. Okay, H, care worker is third person to become ill after contact with Missouri patient who has you see that, the B, okay, flu. Okay, so more and more persons. The talk of the B flu, the MP, okay, different variants. Okay, the talk of the CV. Okay, okay, I'm mentioning this earlier. Okay, so we see our way ahead in that, man. That can lead into more LDs. Okay, let's get this one. China test fires an intercontinental ballistic missile into the Pacific Ocean. Okay, I made mention of that earlier. Okay, these nations preparing, they sharpening that sword, man. Okay, when it comes to their missile artillery. Okay, and so we coming to that time of the Third World War. Let's get this one. And it says Alex Jones InfoWars will be auctioned off to pay Sandy Hook family. And I believe that he got to pay about millions of dollars. Okay. Okay, Alex Jones, he once was an insider. Possibly, he still control opposition. Okay, because he made mention of, years ago, with that whole incident with the shooting at Sandy Hook and the victims, that was, involved. Okay, he made mention that a lot of them was crisis actors. Okay, because we know a lot of these things are staged. But since he came out and spoke against it, you have supposedly, the family members of the victims sued him. Okay, so now he got to auction off his, his platform to pay them. Okay, just another form of them bringing censorship, man. Okay, that you can't speak about, these elites' agenda. Okay, when it comes to their exposure. Okay, so that's it. Once again, just going into quick headlines of current news. That's also is biblical prophecy. And I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures. So like I say, that'll be the lesson. I'm gonna start off with Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy. So that's what the Lord called us for. Okay, us that's involved in His work. Okay, in His ministry. Okay, us that's go out there to the highways and byways teaching. Okay, and mainly, when it comes to pushing the word of Yahweh Shema Shai by the way of the internet. Okay, doing videos. Okay, the once again to prophesy or forewarn. Okay, so that's what mainly we go into. Okay, although we go into various topics. Okay, but we also focus on prophecy, because that's what a true prophet is going to be doing. Okay, prophesying. And we know that by, once again, measuring the times, man. Okay, going into current events and filtering it out by the way of the scriptures. Okay, interpreting. Okay, that's Second Esdras chapter 9, verse 1. And it says, Second Esdras chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I had told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, and the Lord doing that by the way of the signs, and that's coming in the form of plagues leading to judgment. Okay, and the Lord set up the prophets, okay, to give that warning. Okay, mainly to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, and it said, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spoke of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Okay, so we're starting to see it being manifest. Okay, by the way of the prophecies. Okay, Lord, bringing fulfillment of the prophecies. Okay, like I say, and mainly the warning goes to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those that descended out of that bloodline, man. Okay, but we come to the understanding, us that's in the faith and in the know. Okay, and according to the scriptures, that once again 2/3 are not going to receive the truth, and ultimately they're going to be judged and be destroyed. Okay, and they're going to have to come back in the kingdom. Okay, through the bloodline of the elect. Okay, which is reincarnation. But let me get this. Second Esdras chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. Hey, once again, prophecy. Which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord. So the Lord speak by the prophets. Okay, once again, matter of fact, let me get this. Okay, so it ain't gonna be no excuse, man. Okay, you got majority of people that know about the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, because this word has gone viral and global. But, our people, majority of them, they scoff, they scorn, make mockery. Okay, taking the word of the Lord lightly. Okay, making it, taking it as a joke. Okay, you got Israelites or so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, doing comedy skits, okay, mocking the Hebrew Israelites, okay, when it comes to the prophets. But let me get this real quick. Well, that's Hosea chapter 12, verse 10. I had also spoken by the prophets. I had multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. So that's how the Lord speak. Okay, by the prophets. Okay, let me get another one. Second Chronicles chapter 36, verse 15. And the Lord Yahweh by Shai, God of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, raising up betimes and sinning, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place, okay, the Israel. Okay, the Lord set up the prophets, okay, the forewarned. Verse 16, but they mocked the messages of Yahweh by Shai and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord Yahweh by Shai rose against his people till there was no remedy. Okay, once again, the 2/3. Okay, which ultimately the Lord, okay, got their fake seal, okay, that he gonna bring judgment upon them. Okay, because the Lord only concern is for the elect. Okay. Okay, at this time. Matter of fact, let me get this. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. And it says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. Such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he had cared for his elect. Okay, so the elect is going to get it. Okay, which considered 144,000 and 1/3. Okay, and that starts with, us that's in the faith. Okay, that hopeful number that we're striving to be part of. Okay, because right now we call, and hopefully we're chosen. Okay, that we're endured to the end. Okay, but the point is, the elect is going to receive the understanding of the truth. Okay, to be sealed. Okay, ultimately for deliverance. Okay, what's that? Romans 11:7, and it says, "What then?" Okay, Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest was blinded. Okay, and that's the 2/3. According as it is written, Yahweh by Shai had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, until this day. Okay, so until this day, 2/3 of our people are blinded, and that's the will of Yahweh by Shai. Show you why it's really important to fear Yahweh by Shai. Okay, and this world, especially this place, America, doesn't uphold the fear of Yahweh by Shai. Okay, that's why when the Lord bring destruction or judgment, okay, his name gonna be exalted, okay, glorified, man. Okay, and it's starting with the elect at this time. Let me get this before I go back to second Esdras with Ezekiel 2 and 4. I'll start off at 3. And it says, and he said unto me, son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. Okay, as we read it, as we're prophesying, still to this day, 2/3 of our people, okay, as always known for our people to come against the prophets, okay, back in even the ancient times, okay, when it comes to their past life, okay, and once again, which is, reincarnation, okay, everything is reincarnated, okay, and it says, for there are imprudent children, stiff-hearted, I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus say the Lord God, Yahweh Bashim Shai. And what we saying, what the Lord, okay, once again, put the words, okay, or the spirit on the prophets to speak, okay, of his will, okay. And his will at this time is to bring great judgment. And it says, verse 5, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, Yet shall they know that there have been a prophet among them. So they're going to know in that time when all hell breaks loose. Okay, and when the Lord remove his prophets, okay, they're going to come to the point when the Lord going to remove his men off the highways and byways and his word off the internet. Okay, and then it said, then they're going to know that a prophet been among them. Okay, giving that warning, but it's going to be too late. Okay, let's go back to second Esdras and I'll get ready to close. So once again, second Esdras chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the word of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord, once again by the way of the prophets, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Okay, that's the Holy Scriptures. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the equality of none trouble thee that speak against thee. Okay, and that's us that's in this faith. Okay, that's doing the work. So when we got people scoffing and scorning, and when it comes to the equality, the non-belief, we're not supposed to let that trouble us, man. Because we know the true understanding of the words of Yahweh Shema Shai and the judgment that's going to come. Okay? And it says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that's going into the 2/3, man. Okay, the non-believers of our people. Okay, that want to furthermore stay into the ways of this world, trusting in these false gods, these idols, these false doctrines when it comes to the different sets of religions. Okay, and so it ain't gonna be no excuse, because we telling our people to return to Yahweh Shema Shai, their true heritage. Okay, and repent. Okay, and prepare yourself. Okay, as we're approaching the great day of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, and this place America downfall, man. Okay, but majority of our people, they don't want to take heed. Okay, so they're gonna perish when it comes to their unfaith and their wickedness. Okay. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and end the lesson here. Like I said, you just wanted to do going into news, update and news, okay, which concerning prophecy at the same time. And so we that closer, man, okay, to the Lord returning. And as we're approaching the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay. And the Lord said only the elect is going to be delivered out of it, man. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the lesson here once again. And as I end, I'm gonna close out by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, a great millstone that teach and that rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. And I pray that the lesson may edify. Until next time, Lord willing, Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.